Hey everybody, welcome back to the Clanches channel. Today we are getting right into it. It seems like Jeff Novotny's friends have something to say about when he violated John Clancher's civil rights, and he was forced to resign because he got sued in federal court by the Clanch. Well, it seems like some of Jeff's friends have a few things to say. Only really fucking scummy motherfuckers lick jack boot feral pig thug boots like some of these assholes, but what are you gonna do? Just so you know the backstory. Jeff Novotny, a real feral pig cop, who was forced to resign last year because he violated the Clanch's constitutional rights. And for some reason, he thinks he had every right to do so. Jeff has taken to social media to quote-unquote set the story straight. That's fucking laughable, Jeff. Really fucking laughable. As you know, the Clanch is one seriously cool dude. Just a real mellow fellow. The Clanch abides, he is taking it easy for all us sinners, and you can take comfort in that. John Clanchar, aka the Clanch, is the Imperial Grand Poobah of the International Brotherhood of Groovy Motherfuckers for the Southmont chapter and progressive liberal Democrat candidate for Southmont Borough Council, is just trying to hold shitty cops and bad government officials as accountable as a kid who works at Wendy's, but the community doesn't like that. They want the good old boys to continue to fuck them in the ass with horrible legislation and enough ordinances to choke Jenna Jameson. The Clanch, he has some other ideas, like transparency and accountability. He doesn't think that's too fucking much to ask for. So, here's that fat fuck, Jeff Novotny, and he's going to read for you what his homies have to say about mean old the Clanch. Honest to God, folks, you cannot make this shit up.
Jeff Novotny speaks. Dustin Richia. Jeff, you're a good dude. I remember when this happened. I'm sure once I'm out of the academy, I'll have to deal with him in J-Town. John Wagner. You need to tell more stories. Dude, that was funny. Tiffany Nord Tessari. I think you need to make videos with everything going on in the world and your experiences. I'd subscribe. Sandra Lee. Oh my heavens, Jeff Novotny, I never knew this was going on. Speaking your truth is good for the soul. It provides peace of mind to get things off your chest, so to speak. I would allow the dust to settle once he realizes between military and police friends you have thousands backing you. Hypothetically, any one of us could run into him on a daily basis, park on the street where he lives, drive on public roads when he does, and each day, if approached and asked not to do so, could be replaced by a new person who takes over the next day. We probably have 5 years' worth of daily people. Perhaps if he watches your video and reads non-threatening public comments, he may abandon his vendetta against you. Some people in my life have caused problems, and I share your choice in speaking out as I took a stand for myself and spoke my truth. People can't deal. It's on them. Kevin James. Fuck this idiot. He needs to get a life. Maria Devlin Burrows. The Johnny Chronicles. Pull out all of the paperwork. That's open to the public anyways. Show those court documents. Show his videos to where he is a set of brass kahookas, then backs down and says he's a free citizen. Talk about crying wolf. Sandy Lee is correct. He doesn't know how many supporters you have if they go and watch his videos. He should be scared at how many more will become aware of his actions and mental illness. It may be worth it. It may be just a waste of time, or it could become a new comedy show. All I know is that if any of my kids or grandkids are injured in any way by him, if he tries to start anything with you, and they are around, God better be with him. Kathy Rice. I didn't realize this was happening to you. I'm so sorry. This Johnny guy sounds like he is unhinged. Thomas Cullen. Outstanding brother. If anyone knows you, they know you are a good man. You are definitely good at this, and should make more of him. Fuck this dude. Demetrius Edmond. Don't give this idiot any more of your time than what you have already used. I know that you are not that kind of person that he accused you of being. What a loser. Demetrius Edmond. He needs to take that tie off. He isn't on the dark side of the moon. He is on the dark side of the other dimensions. Tammy Stinson. More videos. Judy Lacko. We're with you, Jeff. I remember talking to you and Glenda at an ex-employer picnic years ago. and always like Ian's guys. Maria Devlin Burrows. An armpit with eyes. David Miller. You should put a restraining order on him stating he can't come near you or even converse with you. That way when he does you can have him arrested. Jeff Novotny. David Miller already tried. Geo Witherwalk said.
Hey, you know I love you, bro. If you're having problems, call me, man. You know I'm right down the road. Man, fuck that dude, man. Everybody, I ain't no cop. Tell him I ain't no cop. I don't give a fuck about him. Can't sue me. Try. I ain't got shit. And one more thing, Jeff. Like, come on. You know what I'm about, bro. You know I ain't for that. I love you. You're my brother. Always will be till the day I die. Fuck that dude. Me fucking. Dude, I'm sorry, man. I keep sending you. That shit got me fucking pissed off. And I'll bust that dude's ass, bro. Once you look me up, you can check my fucking resume. You know I'm built for that shit.
Glenda Devlin Novotny. Geo Witherwalk, we love you, bro. I responded to my homie Geo with this. Geo Witherwalk, love you, brother. Thanks for the support. This turd isn't worth your time. Geo Witherwalk. Jeff Novotny, he ain't. You are right, but you are man. Geo Witherwalk. Man, you ain't a cop, no more beat his ass if he come and starts LOL. Michelle Nelly. I agree with other comment ABT getting an order against him, and if he comes around have him arrested. He's not worth it. Carrie Lynn Kratzer Eshelman. Keep videos coming. Rich Tadero. Reach out, brother, been a while. Thomas Cullen. Puke. Joella Bobick. Spot on, Jeff. Jeffrey Spence. He looks like what I pull from the bathtub drain after I wash my dog. Lee Erickson. Keep them coming, brother. Justin Gerber. Love you, brother. He belongs where you and I retired from. Richard Gallo. You're a great dude, brother. If he doesn't want bothered, he shouldn't poke the bear. Sounds like he is a punk-ass bitch that is just looking for excuses to try and make himself feel good about himself being a jackass. Zachary Wallace. Jeff, you've always been a great guy, man. You didn't deserve any of this, but you're spot on, my man. John Wagner. Is this the ass clown? I told my guy. John Wagner, yes, sir. John Wagner. Jeff Novotny, well, he looks like a real winner. LOL. Get a haircut and get a real job. Straighten your act up and don't be a slob. Get it together like your big Uncle Bob. Charles Clardy. Dude, I've known you for years. You are a stand-up guy who has been there for me and my son when we needed you. Forget what the guy is saying about you. Paul Hearn. No comment, but nice to see you, Grizzly, haha. Rebecca Chappell. Can't reason with crazy. People like that are looking for a reaction. As hard as it is, try to ignore him. He just wants attention. Good luck, buddy. Cindy Lou commented, and she came in just to read her comment, because she hates the clanch so much you can actually taste it.
He's dangerous. He's mentally ill and belongs in a state hospital somewhere. And he needs stopped. Everywhere he goes, he causes trouble. He really hates women in law enforcement. He baits police. It's horrible. Did you see one of his videos on his Facebook page? A neighbor is screaming out his window, "Is Johnny Clanchshare a pedophile?" The public wants to know. I laughed at that one. He says his neighbor screams that out his window at him regularly as he strolls through knee-high grass of his front lawn like that's normal and it's against codes. So it doesn't surprise me that he at some point or regularly has harassed his neighbor and his neighbor is harassing him in return. I think he's a ticking time bomb and someday is going to hurt someone completely innocent. Stay safe.
Thanks, Cindy Lou. You really know how to lick my boots. Travis Wirtz. Well, brother, first off, I'm sorry that you're going through this. This weirdo looks familiar for some reason, but I don't know why. Anyway, personally, I think you said what you said, and anything else just gives this piece of shit pleasure in his sad, pathetic life. I have zero tolerance for people like him, as unfortunately I've known a few throughout my life. You are a good person, and I am honored to know you. Please don't let some scumbag like this affect your life in any way. Now, the other part of me would just like to just go harass the fuck out of this dude and make his life more of a hell than what it is. I'm always here if you need to talk, brother. I said. Travis Wirtz thanks brother. Brian Pritt. He is a piece of shit. Likes to instigate problems, and then blames you for reacting. I want to thank all my friends who came to my Facebook to lick my boots. And I also really appreciate the threats some of you made towards this piece of shit cop-hating jack-off. You guys really are the best, and I'm probably going to be needing to borrow substantial sums of money from most of you, because the reality is, I really did fuck up. And you know I won't ever apologize or acknowledge what I did to this dickhead. He flipped me off. He deserves everything he gets. Damn, at the end of the day, Moser really should have put a .45 caliber hollow point into his head that morning. He would have done the world a favor.
Okay. Well, there you have it. Right out of all of their blowjob holes. It's amazing to me, and to the Clanch, just how fucking ignorant some people are. They just decide to believe one side of the story. But, you know what? It don't matter to Jesus. And it don't matter to the Clanch either. Because the Clanch has the law on his side, for fucking once. You see, the Clanch has been hard at work, educating himself. And now, he knows how to hold these bad cops who can't understand. Normal. Thinking. Accountable. All by himself, too. Clanch files his own lawsuits, pro se. And he's pretty successful. If he wasn't so successful, why is Jeff Novotny so goddamn scared that the Clanch is dragging his fat ass back into federal court? Again? So there it is. Since it's Sunday, today's song recommendation is Samson and Delilah by the Grateful Dead. If I had my way, I would tear this old building down. And the Clanch wants to thank you for stopping by and watching the channel. What did you think? We want to know. What do you want to tell the world? Tell the Clanch. If you like what you see, leave a comment. If you don't like what you see, leave a comment. And hit that subscribe button for all the latest notifications. You really, seriously, don't want to miss any of the good shit from the Clanch. One last thing. Fuck you, Herb.